What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your magic card needs. This is the Arena Open Day 2 draft one. So, important draft. We need to be very, well, focused, as we need to get 3 or 4 wins to qualify for the second draft. And if we do that, potentially even get some cash. All right. Not a great pick one, pack one. There's nothing that really stands out to me as like a slam dunk. I do think Party Thrasher is good, but it's not the card we were hoping to open. Envoy is decent. Messenger, Amulet, Riddle Keeper, Meddler, Void. I mean, again, everything here is fine. None of it is exciting. None of it is like stellar. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Party Thrasher. I mean, it's a nice red card. Well, it lets you keep drawing action, but again, it's a pretty weak first pack in a while. Excuse me. Look at this second pack, also very damn weak, I think. Again, nothing I really want to be second picking except for maybe this Glasswing Grace. Both the lands are more filler. Angel's okay. Ironworks is okay. Slith, Umbra, Fleshraker. Like, again, a lot of okay things, but nothing I want to commit to second pick. So we're just going to take the DFC here for sure. Okay, another Envoy. All right, there's also a Conduit Goblin here. Slith is all right. Rebirth is okay. Rumble is great. Bug is actually pretty good or familiar. I mean, I don't think this Conduit Goblin third pick is very much of a sign, but I do think taking them early is a decent option. My hope would be that we wheel the Charge Bug, but that's not very likely. A safer pick is probably Malevolent Rumble. Again, I don't think Envoy is a very big signal or whatever. I'm still going to take the Goblin here. I think it has the highest potential. Okay, another Party Thrasher we could take. I'm actually leaning towards Charge Bug this time, though. I think this is like the perfect 2-drop in Boros. It just does so much work at pushing damage. There's also a Breathe Your Last here, notably. I guess if I want to stay open, Breathe Your Last is the better pick. But I don't mind taking the Charge Bug here. I don't want to say I'm forcing, but I'm definitely leaning towards red white right now. Medium-ish pack. Marauder's decent. I've actually come down quite a bit on Corruption. You just need to be playing too many swamps for this to be that good generally. Oozewag, maybe the best card here. Jolted Awake would be the best synergy card for us. But Jolted Awakes are pretty easy to get. I'm actually going to take the Marauder. It's a little bit weird after passing the Breathe Your Last, but I think that's okay. I could take Familiar here and go like red-black artifacts. Visionary's good. Another Oozewag. Okay, maybe stay open to red-black. I don't really want to take any of these red-black cards right now, although I do think Captor is decent and Vampire is totally fine. Could just take the Guardian. Thraben Charm also decent. I'm going to take the Thraben Charm there. Dog Umbra. We could take Obstinate Gargoyle. I guess we could be white-black. I don't think Dog Umbra is like a super high pickup. It's just not a bad card, right? But let's take the Gargoyle. There are a bunch of Dog Umbras that can come back, yep. So here we could definitely take Skoa instead. And I will say, if I end up in white-black, the Dog Umbra gets a lot worse with Accursed Marauders. Yeah, let's take the Ember Mage here then. You know, if I end up in red-black, I don't think the Frogmere is bad. Okay. Okay, that is a pretty good sign. I am not a big fan of Creation of Avacyn. Okay. Not a bad first pack. Pretty open still. Pretty weak. Pack 2 opens. I guess I take the Stump Stomp over the Sundering Eruption. Or some combination of Mardu. We should wheel a red or a white or a black card out of this pack. There goes a 6, but we're not going to consider taking that. I think that's a big bait. We do have a few good choices in white and black. Angel, Angel, Larva, and a Slith. God, I would rather lean into red-white than black-white. Or black-red. But it feels like black was more open, so I'll take the Larva there. Alright. Rewarded. Nice green card, but Victimize, another Marauder, and another Breathe Your Last. Actually, Victimize is fantastic with what we already have. Let's take the Breathe first. I think Victimize is a little bit more likely to wheel. Geez, another really good pack. Cranial, Knotmaster, Kami, Fanged Flames, Smash. I mean, are we leaning towards red-black? I guess. I don't actually care for Ram all that much, but safe pick is Fanged Flames over Ram. But I think I'm going to take the Ram here. Gatekeeper versus Gargoyle. Some late good green stuff, but we're ignoring that. We'll play the Gatekeeper in either strategy, right? Oh man, a ton of late green coming around from this direction. Jeez. Transmigrant's good though. Okay. Not Master for black-white, Slith for white. Not Master's pretty good. Hmm. I mean, I guess I could still be black-white. There's Skoa. Oh, there's a Mardu land. That's pretty insane. Actually, the Envoy now is not a bad pickup because we do have some number of modifications. I guess I'm going to need playables since I'm kind of waffling a bit. This is not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to waffle, but I think we have 3 decent options color-wise. Any combination of Mardu here. I just need a latch in by the end of pack 2. Vampire over Gargantua. Okay, Angel for top end. Might be just cutting red now. Going black-white. Especially if we wheel that other gargoyle. Guess we haven't seen that much red. I lose quite a few 2-drops, though. There's the Victimize on the wheel. Perfect. No bombs, though, we've seen yet. There is the gargoyle. Okay. Arna Kennerud. If I go black-white, that is very splashable and quite good. That being said, I almost would rather just take the reliquary here, or not reliquary, the auxiliary here. This card is also really good in our deck. And that way I don't have to start taking random blue sources. I have no fixing right now, so... Said I didn't have a bomb, passes one, but you know what? This might even wheel. Trawler's decent, Insight's decent, another Transmigrant's okay. There's a white-black fetch. You can't go wrong with DFCs. I'm going to take the Insight over the Trawler. It also gives us random red fixing if I want to consider splashing one of those still. Okay, Witch Enchanter also too good to pass up. Repast is also great. Another Gargoyle should wheel. Gargantua probably decent. Flare of Malice, another Marauder, Decree of Justice, Gravedigg. We should get something back here. I think it's another Accursed Marauder. Another Mardu land. Grim Servant's not bad. Another Gargantua, although I guess I haven't taken one. I don't think Slith is what we want in this deck, but it's not terrible. So we got 3 DFCs right now. Let's go with the value. Let's go with the Servant. Man, they really want me to take some Slith, don't they? I think I might just take another DFC. 2, 4, 6, 8, and we're going to wheel something out of this pack. Yeah, seems good. I don't think Terramander is amazing, but it's not bad. We do have a lot of artifacts, surprisingly. I like that over Gravedigg. Another Vampire. Let's take the Gargantua over Creation now, I think. Okay, some decent wheels. Damn, it's a late Wombat. Quest for the Necropolis has been pretty good. Good, nice wheels. Another Gargoyle, I guess, over Terramander 2. Gravedigg and Decree. Let's go for the value. Okay, not a bad black-white deck, I think. So let's see, this is 27 cards with 4 DFCs. I think the Jolted Awake is pretty good with 2 Marauders, but I have Victimize and Gravedigg and Quest, so we probably don't need it. I guess Decree of Justice is probably a fine cut. So 15 lands with 4 DFCs. Go 8-7 in favor of black. Maybe even heavier. We have a lot of black. Go 9-6 in favor of black. All right, I think this looks decent. Best of 3 we go. We need to get 3 wins out of 4 matches. Excited to see. Close call, but we have the insight here, so that's a keeper. Yeah, we even drew the swamp anyways. Beautiful. Green, red. Turn 2, Void Pouncer. Want to draw our Victimize or something. I might need to run out this Insight for Breathe Your Last. That's a great draw too. Let's do this now before they decide to kill my Terramander in combat. Drownyard Lurker. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to run out the Insight as a land. That's too bad. There's probably merit in waiting for one more turn, but Titans of Vanguard. Okay. kind of like suiting up here. Blocking them big. They're just dead on board here, right? Okay, nice game one for us. Playing against the Drazi Nation. We don't have much of a sideboard. We have pretty good removal versus the Eldrazi. Breathe Your Last, the double Marauder, Charm is usually pretty good. You know, funny thing is, we saw like literally 8 Dog Umbras during the draft, and I didn't take a single one of them. Those are also generally okay versus the Eldrazi, though the Eldrazi deck frequently has enchantment removal, but let's go to game 2. From the looks of it, though, they kept a really slow hand, so I don't expect to do that well again. Or as easily, I should say. Oh, they put me on the play. Oh, interesting. Okay. That is a choice for sure. Priest. Yeah, I'm gonna make him sack it. I'm gonna save the Breathe Your Last, even though it was more mana efficient there. Wrist. Weird. Damn, need to land. I'll go ahead and just activate, I guess. Okay. Bah. I think it's too risky to not master here. Because if they kill my Dream Drinker Vampire in response, we lose the not master. Similarly, Thraben Charm, if they kill my Vampire in response, doesn't kill their Grist. And I don't think I want to waste Breathe Your Last on that yet. Flare of Cultivation Ramp. Okay. There's the land. Let's go Servant. They might kill the Vampire or Servant in response to the trigger, but I still get something. They didn't. Nice. Kind of like just grabbing another Marauder here. Alright, I think if they had an instant speed removal spell, they would have used it on the Servant end of turn there. So they might just have like a Siege Smash or whatever it's called. Yep, big boy's fine. So now I can Thraben Charm the Grist, and then Marauder make them sacrifice their, Marauder make them sacrifice their Lurker. The Fleshraker, nice. And there's good old Chrissy. Alright. It's good. Down to Void Pouncer, I guess. It was a hell of a turn. Swamp here would be pretty freaking OP. Damn. Hmm. Oh, missing a land there is so bad. Wondering if I want to run the Gargoyle and the Quest, or just play Breathe Your Last, the Chrysalis, and attack, you know? I guess we'll just kill the Chris and attack. Just really, really awkward and unfortunate I don't get to play out anything else in addition. Okay, that's good for us. So they need to sacrifice one of their spawn if they want to make their Void Pouncer a 5/3. Okay. Wow, they're attacking. Alright, so they must have clearly something here. Damn, dude. It's brutal. Hopefully it's not Gift to the Viper. Is this just like Eviscerator's Insight? Oh, God. So I could have went for the kill if I had put the counters on this. That's insane. Jeez. That's also way too risky, I think, but it's totally a viable play. Man, I still just need to find one more land. What the heck? Oh, okay, so they must have something else in their hand. It's the only thing that makes sense. 'Cause I don't think they would just take this hit like that normally. So next turn I can make both of these 3/3 flyers. Okay. Do they have a Victimize? Pyretic Rebirth their reach. So gross. Yeah, I'm still putting them on having a burn spell in their hand. Oh my gosh. Where are my lands, dude? This is actually insane. We've been stuck on 4 when a 5th land basically wins. So I think I'd definitely make this double block. If they trade, great. If they want to use whatever trick is in their hand, great. Alright, it was Siege Smash. It's a lot of trample damage still. I take 5. Well, I go to 7 because of the lifelink on the first gargoyle now, but... Okay, I could just level up the Pteramander and attack. Oh wait, no, I need one more, don't I? So I guess I Worm Coil here. We can get back their 7/7 if we want to. Get back our Marauder and make them sack one of those. Okay. So 7 power Trampler now. So I lose if they have a way to kill the Worm Coil in blocks. So I think the safe play is actually to block like this. And chump 1 extra point of damage. I'm still going to gain 3 back. So I don't lose to like a Skoa. And we get 2 more artifacts to still level up Terry. So Chrysalis has to chump Pteramander. They can sack so I don't gain life, but that's fine. That means they're down 1 blocker for next turn. Great. Okay. Alright, still dead on board. GG's, let's go. Nice. Stupid sexy Eldrazi. Alright, 1-0. Let's keep it up, baby. Alright, successful round 1. We'll be on the play for our second round. Ah, man. 9 swamps and 6 plains in the deck. Alright, this is good enough to keep. Nice thing here is I can actually play out the plains turn 1. No, I guess it's better to run out the Grace turn 1. Not that I want to, and if I just rip Swamp or something off the top, that's gonna suck, but I do have some creatures that I could cast by running out the Swamp on turn 2 here. Or rather, the Grace on turn 1, I should say. I mean, Accursed Marauder into Gravedig and to Breathe Your Last is a very nice curve, so... Alright, Mr. Slith. Ooh, that's also great with Marauders. Next turn we can Gravedig back the Marauder and get a token. Sadly, Strength of the Harvest means I won't be able to cast Worm Coil out next turn. They're preserving their energies. Passing. Oh, we drew a 5th land untapped. That's great. Just gonna run out the larva here. They could have counters and stuff, of course, but more likely they're gonna have Dog Umbra or they're gonna have Demon Inferior. The nice thing about, I mean, we really want them to have Dog Umbra or any enchantment removal that doesn't exile, because then we can victimize away the Worm Coil. Okay. It's not too bad for us. Sweet, they're just going to let me attack with the larva. I need to get another creature in the graveyard is what I need to do. Pretty tempted to actually sack the larva here. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because then the Marauder's very easily going to trade off with something. Then I can victimize back the larva and the Marauder. Wondering if I should have put the Strength of the Harvest on the zombie token first, though. Tacked in for a little bit more. Emissary of Soulfire. That can give Exalted counters. I could have killed the Emissary in response to the Harvester, but... Oh, man, I hope they... Wow, are they going to put it all on their flyer? That is not a good play. They should really be splitting those up somewhere. Okay. Guess I'm gonna put this on the life linker. Good. They blocked exactly as we wanted them to. That's what we call bait. Yep, still like sacking the Wormcoil Larva token, or the Wormcoil Larva itself when they have no board. Actually, that doesn't make sense. Why did they sack the Railgate Gargoyle if they were going to go all in on Exalted, you know? Okay. So they probably have Wrath Disguise in their deck. Oh no. Please just concede. Okay, phew! They are dead on board. Ah! The Enchanter kills the kite, which lets us hit for lethal. Perfect. Alright. So blue-white energies with Wrath of the Skies is my guess. Good thing about Wrath is that it's a destroy and not exile, so we actually have a lot of redundancy and way to outvalue it even if they do Wrath me. Yep. Maybe I could bring a Decree of Justice in this matchup, but they also do have a lot of flyers, though. I mean, I guess Decree late game is Angels and stuff, but Decree is so expensive, isn't it? It's like 6 mana for 1 Angel, 8 mana for 2. Okay, another nice opening hand here. Gargoyle time. We're gonna Maraud any 2-drop, so it doesn't matter what they do. Only problem with doing it here is that Enchanter would have been able to kill that later on, but I'm sure they'll play more, you know? Oh, a little bit of red as well. Okay, there's some more energy nonsense. I mean... getting 2 Marauders in the graveyard already for Victimize is... I only have 2 Marauders in the deck, so... kind of nice we've drawn them with a lot of consistency. It's fine. Not even a Gravedigg now, too. I guess Gravedigg is probably a better play this turn than Gargoyle is. I'm only going to run out the Enchanter as a very last resort. As a land, that is to say. Especially now that they have 2 red sources, either Revolt becomes something, you know? It's fine. Seven energy, 2 cards in hand. They're not gonna rummage, huh? Or not rummage, it is a true loot, isn't it? Yeah. Had I played the gargoyle first, I could sack the gargoyle, but remember, with Victimize, we want both of the marauders in our graveyard. Now we just need them to hurry up and play another creature for us to kill. So remember, they didn't... They must have a counter? Inverse polarity or something? They didn't loot with their harvester and they had 2 cards in their hand. Okay, I mean, they're just letting it resolve. Sure, that's a lot of energy. They might have a counter still. Alright, they have Spike. Okay, so this is fine. If I chump, I can get the last card out of their hand by bringing back the Familiar. Oh, but then I won't have... So we just keep the Familiar. Take 6, go to 6. Victimize away the Gargoyle. That's fine. Can redo our gargoyle so that it doesn't have the counter on it anymore. What did they keep? I'm telling you, they have a Wrath of the Skies in their deck. Maybe they were just waiting for me to play the Knot Master. Yeah, this is Wrath for 5 energy, and then they use 4 of it. I'm going to have a 1/1 left. Yep. God, maybe I should have got back the refurbished and made them discard it. Wow, this sucks. I think it's right now. Puts him on a 3-turn clock. Also lets my Thraben Charm deal 1 extra damage, or 2 extra damage. I don't think we blow that Emissary up, though, now that we've drawn the Transmigrant. That is one that we're going to want to kill. Wow, how many Emissaries is that? 3? Sheesh. Yeah, so we need to kill the Cartographer. Is there something? Yeah, if I draw our fetid no, I only have 7 mana right now. Blood-soaked Insight wants me to use this. Angel wants me to use this. Yeah. That was a pretty good draw. Holy crap, that's insane. With that much energy and Exalted. Wow. Playing that Witch Enchanter out is going to cost me, isn't it? It made sense at the time. They were hellbent. They've just rattled off a bunch of spells in a row. After Wrath. It's insane. Yeah. I think they don't understand Exalted. You can put the Exalted on any creature. It doesn't have to be on the creature that's attacking. Oh, that's frustrating. Oh man, alive. Alright, so Decree of Justice is going to come in here. Yeah. I think I win if I chump with the Familiar that one turn and make them discard their last card. The thing is, they would have kept their Defiler, but that wasn't super relevant anymore. I think I messed up by not doing that. I guess I don't need Envoy in this matchup. Doesn't feel like they're really racing me all that much. Ugh, that sucks. I knew they had it in their deck. Just felt like they did. Chump the Refurbished, bring back the Refurbished and one of the Accursed, make them discard their last card. Yeah. I think that game's a win if I do that. Very, very, very easy. So that's on me. I mean, they drew very well after the Wrath, but that's on me for not going for the play I probably should have made. Another good hand. I mean, again, we've drawn both of our Marauders, but that loss is going to haunt me. Like, if I lose this game here, right, that's the match. Worst possible draw on the deck right now, too. Extra swamps, or plains, rather. That's 4 of our 6 plains in the deck. Like, where's the Transmigrant to go with these Marauders? Frustrated with myself. Their deck's good, though. Don't get me wrong, but you could have beat it. Oh, man. So with Gargoyle and Strength of the Harvest, I can make it a flyer. Which is kind of cute. It just says as long as it's modified, it has flying, so it doesn't care about how it's modified. Oh, of course. Pfft, are you kidding? That's frustrating. Yeah, we are on the back foot. By quite a bit. It's good. Need to find our victimize again. Another stupid gargoyle. Oh my god. Yeah, I lose this game. Oh, man. I actually need to run this out as a land now, and what we're going to do next turn is chump the Defiler with the Witch Enchanter, Grave Dig it back, and then we can blow up one of the gargoyles at least. Ah, I'm mad at myself for the previous game. Oh, okay, there we go. Again, don't get me wrong, the opponent's deck is great, but I could have won. Ah, why didn't I chump with the Accursed? It's these events that I get the most frustrated in when I make mistakes like that. GG's. Ah. I don't even think it was hindsight, maybe like a slightly. Like, I put them on having Wrathless guys in their deck. They had one card, they didn't loot on that one turn where they had two cards, you know? So... it was very obvious they had a relevant card in game 2. Damn it. Okay, well, shake it off. Let's try to win the next couple. Oh. That's tough. I think I need to mulligan this. Okay. So I'll pitch the Grave Dig here. No, I guess I'll pitch the Gargoyle here. Gosh, am I going to run out Grave Dig on turn 2 as just a bear? I might. Maybe not anymore. Deaded Spirit's pretty good versus my Marauders. So this is fine. Alright, so this is a mirror match. If I block, I can't play out the Refurbished Familiar. Alright, they're going to have to use their energy here, and then I'll be happy to block with our Transmigrant. Deny the 1/1 counter for at least a turn. Proud Pack Rhino. Shield counter it up. Huh, on their Slith, okay. Alright, we get a 2-mana spell here. Or a land if I wanted, but I don't think we want a plains right now. Guess I'll just get a removal spell. Alright. I don't mind this. Makes my Marauders better, even though now they have a flyer for the familiar. That's bad again. That's a pretty good draw. Gonna play out the strength as a land now. Problem is, my opponent has nothing but spells in their hand because they're bricking, so they can pressure me quite a bit this turn. Oh god, they have appropriation. They get to cast a Sentinel next turn. Or Auxiliary, not Sentinel. Ah, that's so bad. Oh, that's disgusting. Okay. And damned if I do, damned if I don't. Man, so sick. I think I need to keep the flyer. It's not like even getting the servants back might work, right? We might not be able to play this. Because if I do, I lose the life. And that gives the gargoyle flying. I go to 5. They have a 4/3, a 2/2 flyer, and a 1/1 flyer. Let's see, I can grab the Terramander to chump the 2/2 flyer, trade here. I don't think I have outs, though. Yeah, Abstruse is absurd. Looks like another matchup where Decree of Justice will probably be fine. Yeah, our Marauders are going to be pretty weak versus them overall. Oh, now they can give first strike, sure. Alright, GG's good enough. Alright, we're on the ropes, and this is totally my fault. Oh, that one game in the previous match is going to haunt me. I mean, do I cut my Marauders? No, I don't think I cut them. I mean, maybe cutting one is okay. They're still good versus the Slith, they're just bad versus some other stuff. Alright. So I need to win the next 2 games in this match, and then I still need to win the final match to make the second draft. And the Marauders are just glued to my hand. Comes the Slith. Yeah. Absolutely need to get this trade off now before they can do anything to make it worse, right? Play their own obstinate or whatever. Can go obstinate plus make it a flyer next turn. This card's Wither and Bloom. Okay, that's kind of scary. It's gonna be really hard for us to beat Abstruse Appropriation if they have it again. Ooh, Apprentice is really gross too. Okay. Alright, let's make that Gargoyle plus not Master play and pass. Now What's in their hand that they would discard Wither and Bloom? Their own, not master. Okay. Like a lethal throwdown or something? Would they even want a lethal throwdown? Oh, they're just going to wither on their 4/4 now? Sure. I can double block, yeah. Okay. I think grabbing Victimize with Servant there was also good, but let's get our not online. Are you kidding? Ah, dude. Well, at least they can't attack this turn. Okay, and that was a fantastic draw step for us. Holy smokes. Wow, dude. Yeah, their deck is sick. Man, we had to play against Wrath in 2 different rounds. That loss in the round 2 is gonna haunt me for so long. When the prizes like this are on the line, you know. All right, thank God they didn't have Abstruse there. Oh, they're offering a trade. Nice. So the downside about blocking is that I lose my Grim Servant on Victimize now. But it's a great draw, of course. Okay, hey, I mean, this is looking really good for us now. I have to assume that they have some graveyard interaction if they're so quick to attack like that. It's fine, they can manifest. Perfect. That means I can Servant our Victimize. That's pretty good. I think I just block like this. They do get to manifest again, though, notably. Guardian triggers off of itself. Alright, Spirit. So as long as they don't rip like they're abstruse off the top, we should be in really good shape. Ooh, a metastatic Avenge. And they drew a Gargantua? Wow. I have to kill that now instead of the flyer. Actually, we want them to attack with everything here, right? How did they not attack with everything? Wait, that would be +5/+5. So it's not good enough. They could just double block. Let's make a fat lifelinker here. Gain 8. All right. Another flyer drawn, dang it. Oh, well, that's pretty good. Is it better just to level up my Pteramander to a 5/5? I don't think so. Well, I guess I just attack with Worm Coil this turn. Okay. And then we can level up our Pteramander. Man. They are drawing hot, but now they're just dead, right? We have 3 lethal. Oh wait, no, that doesn't work. Never mind. But we do force a chump now. And I gain 10. They get 1 token and 1 top deck. All right. Ugh, Jesus. Yeah, Marauder not great versus them. They have a very good deck. Yeah, I mean, I'd say it's better than ours, right? Actually, do I have no rares? Yeah, I have 0 rares in my deck. They have at least, what, 3 or something? Ugh. I need to get out of that mindset, but man, I'm so frustrated that I punted round 2. Just think we'd be 2-0 right now. We'd be playing for day 2 qualification immediately. Is the Jolted Awake good at bringing back one of my random small creatures? No, probably not. And I have no other energy synergies. Do I want to bring in the second Marauder back on the draw? I actually think, yeah. I mean, it's not good versus them, but it's not bad. Being on the draw, I think we want it back. I guess Terramander's not generally great here. Well, no, they have flyers. I can turn to a 5/5. Cut the quest. The quest has been pretty weak generally. It's a little bit slow too. I think quest is a great card, but maybe not what we want here. All right, we have to win. Hand is good. Hey, we finally have our envoy, though. 0 other modified creatures. Actually, I should have left the quest in. Man, they have Toxic Deluge in their deck. I mean, I still have Victimize and the Gravedigg in my hand, but... Oh, you know what? Actually, God, Toxic is insane when they have their Guardian of the Grave Pact, or whatever that thing is called. Not Guardian of the Grave Pact, that's the protection from, like, mono-colored card. 4/4 Vigilance, whatever that card is. Hey, there's the turn 2 Marionette. So this is where drawing one of our Marauders would be good. I will trade with the Servo if it attacks. So that seems unlikely. Alright, here we go. Damn, Vampire would have been really good last turn. Hoping they just play the Undo and pass, and then I can serve it. Oh my god, dude. Really? Oh, this curve out is so good. Man. God damn it. Go to 12. They play Undo and probably attack with both and trade for my Envoy. Yeah. I go to 9. It's a 1-mana spell I can grab still. Terramander. I guess that chumps the flyer if we want it to. God, dude. I mean, I need to grab removal, though. Victimize isn't good right now. And if I play the Servant, I go to 6? Do I need to get the Lifelinker online? We needed to draw Marauders this game. They actually would have been so good. I don't think Servant's good enough here. I think I'm supposed to just make a 2/2. We have to pray they don't have Toxic, among other things. So next turn, if I draw a land, I can Servant for Charm and kill, like, Auxiliary. Okay. I mean, they missed a land, so they have 4 spells in their hand, too. Son of a biscuit, man. This is my only viable line. I have nothing better to do. If they have removal, good beats. If they had removal, though, I'm surprised they didn't attack last turn, but maybe they're just trying to get me to use my mana like this. Oh? Okay. Huh. God, I wish I could have drawn anything else to do this turn. Debating using Victimize just to get back my 2/3 and the Transmigrant. I would let them attack in, but it would bolster my ground after the fact. Alright. I don't love it, but I'm going to make that play. Nothing. 4 mana, nothing. They must not have Abstruse, Wither Bloom, anything like that. What is in their hand? Toxic, I feel like they would have cast last turn. Okay. I take 5, they gain 5. That's a sweet draw. I mean, I'm dead to 2 damage, but what can you do? There's the freaking abstruse. Are you kidding, man? They must have just drawn that. Oh my god, are you kidding? God, we... I'm so mad at myself. Oh, good beats. Did I leave in the 1/1 flyer? Wait. Okay. I have to do this. If I die, I die. I mean, I don't really have much of a choice. Nice, good beats. Alright, GG's. Yeah, I mean, their deck was very good. The thing is that I just punted off round 2, and as such, I mean, assume I did win round 2, I lose round 3, we would still have a chance to go 3-1. But that's so frustrating, man. Oh, the fate was in my hands, you know? Damn, I mean, I guess I can't complain too much since we max cast the last one, but I hate not making the second draft of the Arena Opens. These events and like the qualifier events are when I tilt off the most because of my own misplays. Alright, well, we're playing for some pity points at this point. Yeah, if we had drawn one of our Cursed Marauders in the last game, I think we very easily win. God. Oh. GG's. GG's. Sure. Well, if we're gonna get screwed, I'd rather do it now when the game is far less relevant. $19 lands in the deck, by the way. There's a large germ that gets around my Accursed Marauder. We need to breathe on their turn, even if we run into a counter. Because that means they can't attack with the Triton and the Unicorn. Ooh, dog, man, all in on the germ. Love it. Getting wrecked here. Alright, GG's, GG's. I guess I'm not 100% dead yet. In fact, we want to lead with Gargoyle here, and then I can Marauder, sack the Gargoyle, get a flyer. Oh, right, they can move it over. Good play. Oh, still, I don't die. They're forced to sack the Evangel. So now they would have to move over the Kite again. In fact, that's really good for us. What are my outs? Not that, and I'm 1 mana off of victimizing the gargoyle, which would have it enter untapped since it would be a persist trigger. All right, blue white, not energy. Looks like they went all in on stuff. This is where a dog Umbra would be good. So not much of a sideboard versus them. Go on to the next. Alright, nice enough hand. Can hold the enchanter since we have a couple of black early creature plays. What was the gem reward for getting 2 wins if we can win this match? Like 2,500 or something? So I wouldn't be down that many gems, at least, on the overall Arena Open, but... like I said, not making draft number 2 stings so badly. God, why didn't I make them discard? Nice draw. Awkwardly, I am not going to attack here with the vampire. I don't want them to trade, because I want to Witch Enchanter that. Now, I'm sure they would also have more targets, but... I want to make sure that I can curve it out into the next turn. Oh, they have a lot of targets in their deck. A Grim Servant for 4 here. It's fine. So Sarpadian's going to be a 3/3. Getting the Enchanter in the graveyard is really nice now. Yeah, my deck needed a couple of good rares, like a Chthonian Nightmare would have been absolutely absurd. It's a really good deck of commons and uncommons, lots of good synergies, but it's missing just that kind of, you know, we've played against so many good rares. That's a bit annoying. They want to sack 3 spawn to kill my vampire, I'm happy with that. Because now I can victimize back the vampire and the enchanter. We're still losing to the flyer, notably. Wow, I'm surprised they did this. Okay. I am dying here, though. Make no mistake about it. They do not have Colorless currently to activate Spawn Gang anymore. Alright, so... Do I chump or double block? I think it's actually better just to chump. Then I can activate, like, attack with all and insight for just 2 black. I guess I can do that as well if I just hit for 5, go back up to 7. I do want to play this out. I'm not holding up counter any longer, but I think this is right. Could definitely get punished here. Okay, I'm at 3. Junk Diver? Huh, okay. Dog Umbra. Wow, that was a really good draw. Yeah, it's probably too good to make a blocker that also makes them discard their last card. Wow, that's gonna be real good. I can quest their Angel back. Angel is Exile, Junk Diver, and Hydra. Or not Hydra, Nyxborn Unicorn. Or the Dog Umbra to get back my lifelinker. In fact, what I want to do here is... Actually, no. This is 5 mana to activate quest, so I can get rid of the Dog Umbra, and then attack. Wait, what are they doing? I'm dead on board here. They just sacrifice Siege King and I lose. They ripped a colorless to kill me. Okay, well, that's only fitting. I lost it all on round 2. Who knows, right? Who knows how I might have done if I hadn't punted round 2, because then we would have played against different people and whatnot. I think my deck was good. It was just missing bombs. It had a really good synergy, just no rares or mythics, and that was the biggest issue for the long-term plan, I think, not having something to just go oomph. But you don't need rares or mythics to win in draft. Like, this deck was perfectly capable. In fact, right, I had a chance to start 2-0, but after losing that first, or rather the second round to my own mistake, then we just lost all 3 total after. Yeah, so again, that one turn I could have chumped with Refurbished Familiar on their Depth Defiler. Then I could have victimized back the Familiar and something else, gotten the last card in their hand, which we knew was super relevant. It was Wrath of the Skies. We didn't know what it was specifically, but it was Wrath of the Skies there. We actually just easily win that game from that point, I'm pretty sure. Though I mean, after that they drew a bunch of Emissaries and Flyers, so I guess it wasn't going to be easy. No, but we had such an insane board state after that, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we would have won handily, so that's on me. Good beats. Hey, you know, that's why for these things you need to play well, you need to draw well. All the things need to come together, and one little mistake, I think it was just a little mistake, because the play we made was very good. It's just I knew in my head I should have eaten their last card. Oh well. Another Arena Open. Always love these events, even when you don't do well. I'm a little bit frustrated with myself, but that's that. Hopefully we can cash next time. As always, friends, thanks for watching. We'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.